Whoa.
I want to have 2 more fights this year. Then after that, take off a little bit times. Maybe have a kid or something. And then fight some more.
Yeah, that's why I said I love him. I love having his support. You know what I'm saying? His support is like very, very different from what I've had in the past, and how he speaks to me and stuff is very different. There you go. We deserve each other. But I don't know, it's kind of one of those things. I was like, I want to keep him all to myself. I don't mind people knowing that we together and stuff, but I wanted to just, I don't know, enjoy.
Did Remy Ma really try to sabotage a boxing champion over personal drama? Okay, let's talk about the firestorm that just hit the internet. Because if you thought things were messy before, what's unraveling now feels like the plot of a soap opera mixed with a crime documentary. Rumors are flying that Remy Ma, yes, Remy Ma, the rap icon, Bronx legend, and former love and hip-hop star, might have tried to get Claressa Shields, the undefeated boxing champ, disqualified before her title fight. Sounds crazy? Wait until you hear the details. The leaked audio that shook everyone. This all kicked off when an audio clip began circulating online. In the recording, a voice that sounds a lot like Remy Ma is heard discussing how one small misstep, like a glove issue or weight problem, could prevent Claressa from competing. The voice says calmly, "It doesn't have to get messy. Just one slip-up, that's all I need." It didn't take long for fans to go into full detective mode. Within hours, Twitter was flooded with slowed-down versions of the audio, subtitles added, voice analysis done. The whispers turned into roars. Was Remy really trying to sabotage a champion to settle a personal grudge? What's the real beef? Let's rewind a bit. This didn't come out of nowhere. Remember the BET Awards drama? Remy showed up all smiles, but internet sleuths were already picking up on the tension. Pap, Remy's husband, rapper Papoose, had recently been spotted looking very comfortable with none other than Claressa Shields at an after-hours party in Detroit. At first, fans dismissed it. Maybe it was just two people who work out together. No big deal. That is, until a shady low-res video popped up showing Papoose with his hand on the small of Claressa's back, both laughing, clearly at ease. And Remy? Nowhere in sight. Soon after, Remy skipped press week for a boxing match where Claressa was the headliner. Her team blamed scheduling conflicts, but fans weren't buying it. The timing was suspicious, to say the least. From petty to plot twist. Then came the real bombshell, the audio recording. According to several online sleuths and AI voice match software, there's a 94% chance the voice is Remy's. The tone? Cold, clear, strategic. The kind of calm you hear from someone who's already made up their mind. By now, both the hip-hop world and the boxing community were on edge. People didn't know what to believe. Was this a legit recording? Was it fake? Was Remy really capable of pulling strings behind the scenes to get Claressa kicked out of a championship match? One source from the International Boxing Federation even told Gossip Spill Vibe that there were whispers months ago about someone in Remy's camp interfering with one of Claressa's past fights. At the time, it seemed like nothing more than red tape. But now, it's all looking a bit more calculated. A deeper motive? So why would Remy risk everything? Her name, her career, even potential legal trouble. Over this? Some think it's personal. Others believe it's business. Let's face it. If the internet starts buzzing that your husband might be getting cozy with a world-famous boxer, that's not just gossip. That's brand damage. Remy has always seen herself as more than an artist. She's a brand. A mogul. And like any brand, image matters. If rumors about her marriage falling apart start making the rounds, that could affect everything from partnerships to TV deals. Others think this goes even deeper, that Remy was trying to reclaim control. Remember, this is a woman who's survived prison, come back stronger, and reinvented herself more than once. She's not the type to just sit back while the spotlight shifts elsewhere. The deleted post, the side account, and the cold vibes. The clues started stacking up. Back in April, Remy hosted a birthday dinner where both Papoose and Claressa were in attendance. Photos from that night show Remy sitting stiffly between the two, looking more like she's caught in the middle of a custody battle than celebrating a birthday. Not long after, A post appeared on one of Remy's private IG accounts, the kind only hardcore fans know about. It read, "Sometimes you've got to remind people you're not the one." The post was deleted quickly, but not before fans screen-recorded it and started connecting the dots. Glovegate and the suspicious documents. And then it got wilder. An anonymous email was sent to multiple media outlets, with the subject line, "Check her weight cut." The email claimed that Claressa's recent weight drop was suspicious and included digital logs of her weigh-ins, some showing a rapid 5-pound drop overnight, which could be flagged as unnatural. Guess who the document's metadata listed as the original creator? Armory Publishing, the legal business name tied to Remy Ma. Is that a smoking gun? Not exactly, but it's more smoke than anyone expected. At this point, people were calling the whole thing Glovegate. Boxing authorities were scrambling. Sponsors started asking questions. Fans. They were divided. Some still supported Remy. Others were furious. Nobody knew what to believe. A second audio, and it's even worse. Just when things couldn't get messier, another audio clip dropped. This time, the voices heard mentioning names, specifically someone named Dre. "If I get Dre on the line, it's done," the voice says. "Just say the cut looks suspicious. Say the hydration's off." According to boxing insiders, Dre might refer to Andre King, a mid-level boxing official with ties to both Remy's team and certain promoters. He also happened to work the same fight night that all this drama is circling around. Even stranger, the same venue, Atlantic City, had previously hosted one of Remy's celebrity fight events. A night that ended early due to a so-called lighting issue. Fans are now wondering if that night wasn't cut short because of technical problems, but because of something more shady. Claressa speaks. For a while, Claressa stayed quiet. But then she posted a video to her private Instagram story, showing her shadowboxing with the caption, "No distractions. Just discipline. They're going to have to kill me to take this belt." That was it. No interviews, no back and forth. Just raw energy. And honestly, it said everything she needed to say. The fallout. At this point, the internet was in chaos. News outlets were covering it. Fan pages were debating it. Did Remy really try to sabotage a fight over jealousy? Is this personal revenge or a full-blown setup? The Shade Room posted full transcripts of the leaked audio. The YouTube clip hit 1 million views in 24 hours. Comments ranged from disbelief to fury to messy jokes about rap beef turning into ring beef. And then yet another twist. A former assistant from Remy's own PR team allegedly dropped a blind item to Hollywood insiders, suggesting there were more recordings, more documents, and even evidence of coordinated interference. Where do we go from here? So what are we left with? We've got a leaked audio clip, shady digital documents, anonymous emails, and a storm of online opinions. Claressa Shields is still holding her belt. Remy Ma is under fire. And Papoose. He's saying nothing, publicly at least. Was this all a misunderstanding? A coincidence? Or did Remy Ma really try to derail a boxing legend over personal drama? You buy secrets, sabotage, and social media receipts. Title: A Fight Outside the Ring. The shocking story behind the Claressa Shields and Remy Ma scandal. What began as just another high-profile boxing match has quickly unraveled into one of the most chaotic and dramatic controversies the worlds of sports and entertainment have seen in years. The situation between boxing champion Claressa Shields and rapper Remy Ma has taken a turn few could have expected, dragging in celebrities, legal experts, major brands, and fans from every corner of the internet. Let's break it all down in plain English and unpack the full 1,300-word story of sabotage, secrets, and silent warfare. The whispers start. Rumors first started circulating after a training camp event where Claressa arrived alone. People began to notice something was off. One of her assistants admitted they had been quietly digging into things for months, suspecting something shady was happening behind the scenes. At the heart of it all was one word that kept popping up: distractions. In leaked audio clips, anonymous tips, and even cryptic social media posts, the word distraction came up over and over. What initially seemed like gossip about poor game strategy was quickly being seen as something far more serious. Possibly psychological manipulation. Even former boxing heavyweight Deontay Wilder couldn't stay quiet. During a live stream, he responded strongly. If that's Remy on those tapes, that's foul. You don't mess with someone's grind like that. Claressa earned that ring. Don't try to play her from the sidelines. And just when it seemed like it couldn't get messier, screenshots surfaced from a private group chat among boxing promoters. In one message, someone using the name MSR_exec suggested running a shady media story to distract attention if other tactics failed. One line read, "Get Shade Room to run distraction piece if hydration angle flops." While the Shade Room denied any outside involvement, people noticed a strange pattern. Each time new audio leaked, a questionable article would appear, talking about Claressa's alleged diva behavior or sponsorship deals, always within 24 hours. The diva narrative. Soon, stories started spreading that Claressa was difficult to work with. Anonymous sources claimed she showed up late, changed her entrance song multiple times, and even refused to